Hi everyone. Today I'm going to explain about how to place a negative number or a currency within the brackets and to highlight in the red format. So it's basically in the perspective of finance or accounting perspective. Most of the people used to prefer to see negative numbers within the brackets or negative currency within the brackets, as in the minus symbol might be mistaken by a hyphen symbol. So also these negative numbers might represent numbers going beyond the targets or the expense or loss. So in order to easily read them, like in order to make the report readable for the users, these negative numbers or negative currency values are going to be placed within the brackets. So this is how the accounting or financial people used to prefer. This is not a kind of a rule, but this is basically a standard, and basically as it's more readable. Um, so most of the accounting or financial people used to prefer to visualize the views in the format within the brackets if they are in the negative values. So let us see how we can format these negative numbers or negative currency within the brackets. And then after the second step, we're going to see like how to highlight these numbers within the red.
So let's see, I have created a table and have added two different columns, value and value one, and both the columns have the same values. It's basically a duplicate of a column value. So I've added this duplicate just to show you the difference between applying our manual formatting to the ones without any formatting. So let's see how our changes will be applied to our column value. So select the value column and I want to apply the formatting on this column to change the negative value. And here, if you go to the format, there is a decimal number format which is selected by the Power BI as the default. And you can change this default format to any format, whichever you want. So here I want to change the format to currency. So click on the currency. It will change the value column to the currency figures, and it's good that Power BI automatically done whatever the changes that we are expecting. If it is a positive number, it then placed the number within the brackets. But if it is a negative number, it placed numbers within the parentheses. But it won't be applicable for other currencies. It currently it is applicable for only the dollar. If you try to change the currency to pounds, let's see. You can see the changes haven't applied when I selected pounds. So where we need to add a manual format. I hope this is going to be updated in the next version of Power BI. So, but let's see how we can update the format manually. Let's go to the format and double click to edit and then type pound symbol within a double quote as I want to see the numbers in the pound currency and then add hash 0.00 as I'm expecting my currency to be displayed in a decimal points and exactly two decimal points I'm expecting and ending the format with a semicolon. So this is how I want to see the actual currency within the pounds and also displayed in the decimal format.
My format has been applied only on the positive number, but not on the negative number because I have provided only one single format, and it doesn't know what format should follow if the number is negative. So again, go back to the format and here say again in the quotes, bracket and pounds, and then use the same format, hash 0.0. And again, at the end, we need a closing bracket. So keep that in the quotation marks. And now click on enter. There you can see all our negative currencies have been placed within the brackets now. So if you compare with this column, so here you can see every number is showing as is like a negative number and as positive numbers without any symbols before it. But here with our formatting, we were able to make this number format into currency and again within the brackets. If you observe, you can see there are no comma separator values for the hundreds, thousands, and like that. So this is just giving you a continuous number where uh, this doesn't looks good unless you add a comma separated number, which will give you a more readable representation. So let's see how we can add or how we can change this to a comma separated number as well. So go to our format again and place a comma after the hash symbol in both the places and click enter. And there you can see the magic. This is how we can change the format to whatever the format we want, and we can place the negative numbers within the brackets. And if you want to change uh, these numbers into, if you want to show these numbers into thousands or millions formats, then go to your format pane of the visual and go to specific column and say, so this is the value column that we want to change the number format to be displayed in, let's say, thousands. And there you can see the number format have been changed to the format of thousands. And now let's see how we can change the color of this font to red if the number is in the negative format. So for that, we should go to the cell element and then value and then font color and go to the font color and say rule, and if it is greater than minus 99999 and number and say to the red color, click OK, and there you can see the number changed to red if when it is negative. And thank you for listening.